Morning, me girl. What are you playing with? Her hair is getting really long. Like starting to actually become hair. She's got her bald spots, but she's growing a lot of hair, huh, baby? She kept me up last night for most of the night. But like I said in my last video, that's pretty typical of her lately. She's just, I don't know what her deal is. I don't know if she's going through a growth spurt again at 4 months or what the deal is, but man, it's like, child, go to sleep, okay? I don't think I'm ever gonna sleep again, people. It's kind of sad, but that's life as a parent, right? Today, the only thing that I can think of that we're doing that's exciting is we're going to City Walk, which is downtown Orlando, like Universal Studios area. They have some like clubs and stuff there, but we're not going to any of those. We're just gonna like hang out, and they have restaurants and a movie theater and stuff, so we'll find stuff to do. But Edie's not coming. It's gonna be our first night away from you, baby. I'm gonna miss you. It's gonna be sad for Mama, because she's with you all the time, and it's gonna be hard to say bye, but it'll be good for me too, huh? It'll be good for me too. So I'm headed to the grocery store. We've been out of groceries for like 2 weeks now. David was gone all week. He's an evaluator for fine arts here in Orlando. If you've never heard of fine arts, it's kind of like, it's like a competition for young kids. Like, I don't know the age range, but I think there's different categories. But he was a judge for like songwriting and music band or something. I don't know. They do all kinds of cool things. But I didn't grow up in an Assemblies of God church. He did. So like, I had never heard of like a human video. I was like, I don't know what the heck that is, but he grew up doing them, and you should look it up on YouTube if you've never heard of it. They're very cool to watch. They just kind of like portray different parts of the Bible, and maybe not even that, but just different scenarios. You do it with your body. Like you form it. I can't explain it very well, but yeah, that's where he's been all week. So I'm like, I haven't gone to the store, and I'm like, how do you go to the store with a baby? Like, is it possible? I don't know, you know? I wanted to give you guys kind of like a quick little update. I mean, I'll update you later on in another video, but I know a lot of you read my status right when we were getting back from Virginia, and I said we had found our church home, but it turns out it wasn't the right fit for us, and so we're back on the search, back on the hunt, believing for the best. And you know, our hearts are really set on Colorado. Like, we want to go back really bad. But we don't know if that's God's plan or if that's just like our wants and our desires, but that's kind of what we're hoping for and we're kind of shooting for. So we'll see what happens with that, but for now we're just doing what we can do. You know, I'm getting photography jobs. He's doing different things, like he's getting paid to evaluate this week, and you know, he gets booked for commercials every now and then because he does acting. And yeah, it's crazy. Every time that we're like, oh gosh, how are we gonna survive this month? Like, God provides for us all the way. We don't have to even worry about it. It's silly when I start to worry and get anxious, because I'm like, I know he's gonna provide for us, and he always does. We're so blessed. But see, that's what life is like when you give your life to God and you trust him with it. I want to encourage you guys, you know, if you're struggling with that, or just let it go, you know, give it to God, because you'll be amazed at what he can do in your life. And that's our testimony. So every time I come here to Dunkin', there's a guy at the window, whatever, that answers when I pull up, and he goes, hello, welcome to Dunkin' Donuts. What can I do for you? Something like that, like exactly like that. I'm gonna see if he's gonna be out here. I'm gonna laugh if he does too. Thank you for choosing Dunkin' Donuts. He didn't answer that time. He wasn't here this time. He always makes my day with his peppiness. But whatever. So I ended up taking way longer than I thought. It's been over an hour already. I told David I'd only be gone for an hour. Uh-oh. So when I got to Publix, they told me that their credit card machine was down, so they could only take cash. Who carries cash anymore? I don't. I'll show you guys everything that I got once I get inside. You're being such a good girl. Daddy said you barely cried when I was at the store. Yeah? You being a good girl? You're getting big. She's 14 pounds now. I weighed her on the scale the other day. It's crazy, Cheek. Chica. That's crazy. You want to swing in your swing? While Mommy finishes stuff. Woo! Yay! You gotta make it like fun, like a game, or else she'll like start to cry. Yay! Yay! It's so fun! You're getting so big. Pretty soon you're not gonna be able to fit in that swing anymore. Okay, I may be the only one that does this, but I organized my groceries in their categories. Like here we have like canned and anything that goes in like a cabinet, and then back here we have like things that go in the refrigerator, and then we have my almond milk and my fruits right here, and over here we have the frozen foods, and then the meats and the cleaning supplies and some face wash, and then forgot I also have deodorant and toothpaste. And the total came to $105, I believe. But yeah, I'm not gonna go through each thing, but you can see kind of what I got. This, I'm making chili, so that's what that giant bag of cheese is for, and then all these cans and stuff. Chili is like one of my favorite foods. I make it very often, so. So we just ran out of diapers, and this is the last of the diapers that I have from the shower. This is one of the diaper cakes that was made for me. And I was just like, I won't take it apart until I need it. And I can't believe we're finally at that point where we're gonna need it.
You're supposed to be sleeping. Hey, why are you crying? You're supposed to be sleeping. Hello.
Put a load in the dryer. Oh man, there's already clothes in there. I hate when that happens. Alright, let's fluff these up and then we'll put that in.
Hi.
So I know I didn't update you guys all day long. I ended up deep cleaning my entire house, which took forever. And then right when we were leaving, we were driving to drop Eden off at the sitters, and then we're gonna go to City Walk, but our sitter called and there was miscommunication, and basically what happened is she wasn't able to watch her. So we ended up finding another sitter who lives in the city that we're in right now. We were driving through it to get to the other sitter, you know, so we just dropped her off here. But now we're like an hour away from City Walk, and we're like, what's the point to go? So it's just me and Dave on a Friday night. We're at Walmart in the parking lot. He's in there getting his smart water. The eventful life of parents. You don't realize what all goes into like just going out. Like before you have a baby, it's just like, well, let's hop in the car and go, you know? And when you have a baby, you have to work out all the details with the sitter. It's seriously stressful. I didn't know it was gonna be this stressful, guys. It's crazy. Have some?
Mm-mm.
Dave, that's a big thing. Dave,
Kidding.
I'm stressed out.
Why are you filming me?
How do you feel?
Better now that I have electrolytes in me.
This has electrolytes in it?
Yeah.
I thought it was just water.
No. Smart water is known for their electrolytes.
Oh. It's the next day. I have this weird like thing on my lip. I don't know what it is, but anyway, so David and I ended up, right after I did that video of us at Chick-fil-A, we ended up going back to the sitter's house and getting this little one. We were just like, what's the point? We're like, we'll just get her and then we'll just come back. His parents live like 5 minutes away from where we dropped her off at, so we just came to their house because they're at the beach, so we had the whole house to ourselves. So we just, you know, watched a movie, got some food, brought it back. Well, actually, he got some Chipotle and I made some pasta. And just had like a nice little hangout time. And she was asleep for the majority of it, so I was like, yes, score. So, yeah, you do kind of, you give up some things once you have a baby, but we're okay with it. We, you know, that's just what happens, right? How can you not love this face? How can you not love it?